つも君と待ち続けた季節は
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenibus, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
Say no more!
Well done! Do it! This one's got your name on it!
My turn!
This one's got your name on it!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Phew, what a rush!
Whatever you do,
You came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword,
An astral form.
that's my cue! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? I can do this. I just have to get it together. We're right here. We can help you. She owns right. You have us to lead. You're right.
Not today!
Now we're not.
You've got pretty impressive aim there. Thought of keeping up the right way yourself? No, this is more my style. Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
I don't know, and that's what it was gonna be about.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Leave the enemy's arms to me.
And just like that, start by running the front line. No sooner said than done. You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear. As impressive as always.
Do it. No, this ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
With this, I can become even stronger. This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Rennings are funneling it through here to send to Lenibus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it. Quickly.
In a bind!
Here I go. No escape.
Don't get careless.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Not on my watch.
I can shed energy!
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Well done.
You're all pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly!
Light burst forth.
Radiant finish it.
Now. Swordblade Alpha.
Now, astral energy.
Say no more.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's gotta be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
You picked the wrong fight! Demon Strike!
Will this help? As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
It's Shion.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Frozen hammer. Nicely done.
All thanks to you.
Ready,
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
all yours! Blew away!
Take this!
Glacial spear. Sleep now.
You picked the wrong fight!
Take this!
I'll take you all on. Flare for Malisa. Here's a healing.
Try harder! Raining slap! Demon Fang!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegus the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
You picked the wrong fight! Say no more!
Any injuries?
Hey, new equipment!
Just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
So weak.
Keep pushing yourself and get behind me.
I'll be right as rain in no time.
Inferno crossing! You're mine!
In here.
We've turned the tables on them.
There's still one left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Right here. I got it. Make it play!
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclops!
Sword and shield.
A classic combination. Think we overdid it? Not by a long Major play! Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Step back, this one's all law!
Let's dispose of the trash. This one's mine. This one's mine.
Got fired.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendous.
This looks nice and tough.
An opponent like this should be easy.
In a bind, nothing gets by me.
Not tonight. You picked the wrong
This'll come in handy.
I'll pick you all off. Flare Demolition! Look sharp! Ready for it! Look forward up! Ready and flip!
Here I come.
Look sharp! Where are you going? Law, I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Hold up, is this as valuable as I think it is? Hey, what do you say we...
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist. Sweet now. Glacial spear. Piercing.
Be careful, everyone. This one is ignored. Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that. Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory. Naturally.
Flame inside me.
Astral energy.
Say no more. Not a chance.
Stand to the wheel. Flame of fury. Manage to target.
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Now, dueling! This one's got your name on it! I never miss! Ready and quick! Now! Frozen hammer!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
We finally made it.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like our cue to step in and help.
Thank you. What?
Correct.
Yeah.
I wish I could get an examination.
Well, if you say so. Let me see, yes, you're in well, all right?
Oh, if only... Your brain could keep up with your mouth.
Get through this. Don't let up until it's over. Who said anything about letting off? As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, this ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Not today!
Shield and
That's my clue!
Shut him down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Now! Take this! Raining slap! Flew away!
Looks like we won.
Sure climbed up a long way, haven't we?
Watch your step ahead. With no fencing in place, it would be quite hazardous to fall.
Opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go!
You picked the wrong fight. Sword rain ahead!
Switch to here!
Demon Cat!
Where are you going?
Raining slap!
All yours, Kisara!
My turn! Sword rain alpha! I'm not done!
Demon System!
Flashing Fang! The flame inside me!
We managed to pull through.
I'll do my best!
In a bind?
Feel! Don't mind if I do! Healing Circle! You got this one! Raging!
Got fire!
Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Prepare to be seized.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here's the healing
Carve through one!
Leave the enemy here!
No complaint here!
This one's got your name on it!
Take this!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off? And just like that, I'm back in. Start holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Now! Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble. Good to know my training is paying off.
My word, this must be the work of... Providence.
What now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Should be easy. This is bad, right?
Yes,
You got the wrong
very
part.
bad. Further away, the better. You and I both. How's everything on your end?
Quiet. Well, right after I found you.
Oops, Sarah. You're so dependable. Looks like clear than you look.
Can't change the future without getting your hands dirty.
What's the matter? Up there.
I'm not done.
I think I'm getting stronger. Looks like some solid equipment.
I'll do my best. This one's all mine.
No matter what, nothing gets past my shield.
This one's mine.
Let me see what I can do.
Thanks, Isara.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Sword can't get out of this. I'm nearly done for. Now I can let loose.
Glacial spear.
Try harder. My turn. Try harder.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll be better.
I'll burn it all. Flaming pillar. Fire. Take this. Not today.
Where are you going?
Take this. Far enough. The lad can't get out of this. I'm not done. Resonate with the earth.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with the sword.
I'm
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I'm gone!
Ignite! Armor won't save negative! Take this!
I'll take you all on! Flare Paralysis!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Striker! This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
What now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
You require help.
We managed to turn the tide!
For now, but things could shift at a moment's notice.
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Here,
Now, astral energy! Full throttle! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Can you take care of this?
Mr. Reception Sun!
Why'd you do it?
To stop me dying? Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it? Not by
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclops! My turn! Take it! It's over! You're mine! Raining flash! That's what I like to hear! In a bind?
Get behind me!
All the world save you! I have no limit! Swordblade Alpha! Demon Head! Swordblade Alpha!
I can't hold on much
Be
longer!
careful not to overdo it.
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Radiant here!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Get lost!
not today!
This one's mine! Don't mind if I do!
Now you've gone and picked me off!
Take it! Take it! It's over!
I'm gone! I'll pick you all off! Flare Demolisher!
Here's a heal!
Let me see what I can do! Swordblade Alpha! Ignite!
Easily be faithful.
Just as well, I'm here to stop! This one's mine! And just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
The flame is yours to be both free! You picked the wrong fight!
Inferno Crossing! All right.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the breathing sword and with your flames.
I'll burn it all! Say no more.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Here?
It's here?
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's huge!
A central core and a guardian?
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It seems we're in for a fight regardless.
Here it comes.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Is there no end to what the run-ins can cook up?
I don't know if that's a machine or what, but I do know it's pissing me off.
Watch yourself. There's no knowing what it's capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along?
You picked the wrong fight.
In a bind?
Demon Tag.
I'm far through.
Flew away. Sword Lane right in the front. Not today. Flew away. It's over.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Raining slash. Flew away. Raining. Sword Lane. Take this. No further.
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
It's over. Ignite.
Thanks, Gio.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Now you see what I can do.
On your front. Dragon Sword. This is looking good. You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
To stop you dying?
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Can't get out of this! Sword Alpha! Far enough! Blue away! Ready, ready!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Is it over?
It's too dangerous! Stay back!
What's going on here? What's wrong? Rinwa, are you okay? Hey, are you crying?
I'm not the only one.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
What in the world just happened?
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice?
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
You mean when that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
Does that mean if you gather enough astral energy, it can become sentient or take a physical form?
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master Cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel. But we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside Master Cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
So, then where do you think the Zoogle went? All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
I just can't work out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Rinwell?
I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage that I was the one to hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should get going, right? We need to make sure the energy flow has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah, but if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, whatever.
Yeah. You know...
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right, geez. Sorry for taking an interest.
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Get toasty! Burn strike!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. Be better.
This one's mine! Water! Here we go! Frozen hammer!
I feel sprightlier than before.
Guess I misread the landing.
Dispose of the trash.
In a bind? You're mine!
Mind if I do?
All yours! Raining slap! Here we go! Demon Fang! Look shot! Going in! Now let's see what I can do! Raining slap! Feel free! Here I come! It's too much! Sword Rain Alpha! Time to let it rip! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here.
Now!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Raise and flee!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Make it rain! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Gotta regroup! Burn his head!
I don't know what I'll do.
Get behind me!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Take this!
I'll never miss!
Raining slap!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Make it rain! Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done! Am I on a... Roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Go, no, no!
You make me angry. That was a bad idea.
Out of our way!
Appreciate the help.
I owe you, Tia. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Now! Kizura! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it? Now!
All yours, Kisara. Not a chance. I'm not done.
Lunar corruption! Lunar power!
Raining slap. It's over.
Now!
All yours, Kisara.
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
choice.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. This one's mine.
This one's all mine. Raining flash.
Not in this dream.
Blow away. Not today.
Look sharp.
Prepare to be seen. Raining flash. Blow away.
This one's mine.
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, that form is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Look sharp. Lightning strike away. Now, take this. Sword Rain Alpha. No escape. Sword Rain Alpha. Sword Rain Alpha.
All yours, Kisara.
Well, looky here.
Guess I misread the landing.
Right, here goes. Take this. Sword Rain Alpha. Raining flash. Take this. No escape. Sword Rain Alpha. We did it. Not again. Eat this.
You are in different shape.
Soon as I'm done here.
Demons descend!
Flashing bang!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the time being?
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell? Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice, right?
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegis. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renaissance. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegis?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere, right?
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on Lenegis. Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renan who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alpha, when you came down from Lenegis, It had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
That Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place to start. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground, so I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lennigus stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell. I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave. But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hoodle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. Alright, something is definitely up with Shion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Where should I cast my line? I've got something. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
Wow, what an awesome fish you caught!
All right, once more from the top. All right. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
You sure know what you're doing.
Where should I cast my line? Ha! There we go. That's a bit of a letdown.
You take your fishing pretty seriously.
There we go. Boy, that's a bit of a letdown.
Nice work!
Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I don't recognize that fish. Is it okay to eat?
Looks like it was well worth coming out here to the ocean to fish, judging by your haul.
Yeah, I can't complain with a catch like this. Dinner tonight's going to be a real good one.
Hell yeah!
What do you care? You're always happy as long as you're full.
Not always. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. Having a full stomach is close to the maximum amount of happy I can be. But Kisara's cooking is just so amazing. Even you can't deny that.
Well, sorry for not being able to cook as good as her then.
What? That's not what I said at all.
Anyway, what are you planning to do with that fish? Grill it? Turn it into a sashimi? Personally, my vote's for something spicy. Kisara?
Sorry. Can you, not talk to me? Right now?
Hey, are you alright? Your face is as white as a ghost.
It might be more accurate to say green.
What happened? She was doing okay until just a few seconds ago.
Actually, I think I remember her mentioning at one point that she felt pretty seasick. But we've been out here for a while now. Maybe it doesn't hit her when she's concentrating on something.
I think that means yes?
I'm sorry. I've never seen anyone look so ill before.
Don't worry about dinner right now. You just get some rest, okay?
Aw, are you tired, Poodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Looks like we made it here in one piece. A fish! You saw it too, right?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Can't eat anymore.
Whoa!
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideas?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full, and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Nagal much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Let's stay safe today.
There's something in the water.
Everything looks fine with the lure. All right, let's do this. This one's putting up a real fight. You've got to know when to quit. Dang, this fish is being stubborn. Wow, this fish is seriously rare.
That thing lives on Dana?
Yes! I caught a big one.
Is that even a fish? It's rather enormous for one, is it not?
Of course it is. It's an Aurum arowana, a freshwater species that makes its home in these parts.
It's quite the impressive specimen. Why, I don't believe we ever had anything so large for dinner back at the palace.
That's because a fish like this is way too big to put on display at a formal dinner, let alone one for a sitting lord.
You catch a giant fish, and all you can talk about is how you're going to eat it?
What's wrong? You like eating too, don't you, Law? I can guarantee a fish this big is going to make for a good meal.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I am a little excited to dig into it and see how it tastes.
Moments such as this are a good reminder of what I would have missed out on. I'm glad I decided to join you all on this journey. I may have once been a lord, but in truth, my insight into this world was rather limited. And that is, despite the myriad opportunities lordship ostensibly affords.
Wish every Renin was as self-aware as you. Maybe then things wouldn't be so bad.
Indeed. When I say Menencio was beyond lucky to have you as its lord, I really mean it. I'd even say it was miraculous. Now, as for that fish, I'm thinking I'll make some steaks out of it tonight.
Oh, that sounds good. I can't wait.
Miraculous. That's hardly the word I would use to describe myself.
We finally made it.
Say no more!
Well done!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Let's dispose of the trash. Leave their closest to me. You want me? Come get me.
You'll soon see about that. Too much healing. I owe you, Theon. Healing is what my arm does. All my can do is astral energy.
Say no more!
Well done.
Could have been worse.
What's going on? Fall back, Captain. We'll take point here.
It's too much! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Time to let it rip! Demon Fang!
Now!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! It's over! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Strike!
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Where are you going? Far enough! Confiscated!
Take this! Not today!
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No shoot, I'll take you all off. Ha! Flare Demolition!
Anything in order, can't get out of this!
This one's mine.
I'll smash you! You picked the wrong side! This one keeps charging her!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
More! I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life! Not okay! It's time!
This one's mine.
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Burn it Commander of Heaven! Phoenix
This should make for some good weapon crafting. Material.
We've reached our destination.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. Ah, Calabria. Feels like it's been ages.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. Feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danon disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegus.
Lenegus? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
No, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about, one.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Galaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Danon owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels! Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile!
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Poodle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention. Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate...
Right, here goes!
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep. I barely worked up a sweat.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion Mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Bird Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything.
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
I'll do my best!
Commander of
Phoenix Cyclone! Nice technique! You want to play or make me laughing? Not again!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Take this! That's what my shield is for.
You feel me?
Good. I'll leave it to you. Look sharp. Lightning blade ready.
Make your break!
Light burst forth.
Radiant citizen!
My turn.
You don't have firearms here on Dana. I can show you mine if you like. That would be really awesome, Sion.
Sword ring take this.
Make your break! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
And thus our... strength yet grows.
Huh.
No choice. Ignite.
This one's mine!
Take cover when it comes up. In a bind. No armor can stop me.
I need a stand.
Glacial Spear! This one's mine! Frozen hammer! Nicely done!
I'll hold the team. To be let free.
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Isara! Frozen hammer! Here's evil! Here's This one's well, looky here!
You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
Glacial Spear!
Scout.
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Well done! Now! Frozen hammer! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hi, Hoodle! My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
No choice. Take this! Fall back in their defenses!
Glad you got your use.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Ready to rock!
The flashing parts are weak points.
In an instant!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Easily be faithful. Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Try harder! My turn!
Like moths to the flame.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah! Nice technique! The enemy heals us too.
We'll soon see about that.
Ready!
Hold on to your arms.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I need to be stronger. Just like that, I'm back in it. Start by holding the front line. You'll see. I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare analysis!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah! Nice technique!
Armor won't save me! Flame inside me! Yours to be let free! Sword Lane Outlaw! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now! You're mine! It's over! Burn!
Lightning strike!
Start up! Demon King!
Inferno!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Sword and shield!
A classic combination.
Found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Seriously? Is this a joke? You want me? Come get me!
Lightning bolt! I never miss!
Start up! Tear! Make it break!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Well done! As impressive as I was.
Here I hope everything's good.
I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Tiger blade!
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Ignite!
I never miss!
Demon Peg!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger blade! Beyond the care!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I'll do my best! I can carve through walls! No further! This one's in an instant!
Looks like we won.
Guess I just missed the landing.
I won't forgive you! Armor won't save you!
Not on my watch!
These enemies aren't to me.
Milky Plate here!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger blade!
Say no more.
Could have been worse.
Go no further.
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as always. No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look good. Astral energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Consider yourself finished! We're in good form!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Not today! No further!
Let's keep the pressure going. The flashing hearts are weak.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger ready!
That extra training paid off.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there'll be nothing left of you.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be... too different for you to handle both. Look sharp! Lightning Tiger ready! That's what I like to hear. Commander of in an instant!
With this, I can become even stronger. Out of our way!
I can carve through all.
Radiant, here goes!
Sleeper charges! Let me see what I can do! Sword Rain Alpha!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There's more where that came from.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone.
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Suddenly turning tails doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared.
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles? Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
You're mine!
Glacial clear. And here's evil.
Burn!
Raging Tornado. Lion Howl. Hurricane Slash in the wind. Never miss.
Raining
Lightning Strike. Here.
Blue escape!
Will this help?
Anything in armor is all mine!
Piercing
Armor won't save you!
Healing
Take this!
circle.
I owe you one.
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Interrupted!
My head's spinning just watching it!
In a bind?
Blue escape! The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Good
shot! Sword Rain Alpha!
Gemini Aqua.
Demon Blast!
Radiant
Here I come!
Piercing Raging
Armor won't save you!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Tiger Blade. Healing Inferno.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
You're mine!
There you go. Glacial
Blew away!
Here's evil.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Come one, come all!
This one's mine.
Flaming meteor.
Carve through armor!
It looks like you got this one covered. This one's mine.
Black Soul!
Raining Slash!
Light Astral
Blew
Energy.
away!
Flaming meteor. One at a
I'm not
time.
done.
Here, the flames will
I'm not done! Burn!
I will heal you all. Got it. Now's our chance.
Blew away!
Fire. What would I do?
I'm not done!
Going in. Burning away. Glacial spear. Piercing evil.
I'm not done!
Inferno crossing. Dancing the wind. Sleep now.
Take this!
Here. Raining hell.
Now we're never.
Now.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Ready.
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
You're mine!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
As impressive as always.
Well, I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Sion actually look flustered.
In an instant! Impact block! Nonsense! Fluid kick!
Not my watch. Hold on, I never hear it. This one's mine.
Raining slash!
Hurricane, make it red.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! Fluid kick!
Hurricane to the fray.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning strike. There.
I'm not done!
Hurricane strike. Not in your dreams.
Try harder! My turn! I'm not done! It's too much!
How's everything on your end?
Quiet. Well, right
Thanks
after I
for the
find
healing.
some.
Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
I owe you one.
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem. Well, not in your dreams. Here goes! Photon flash!
Now you see what I can do!
Banana, let's go!
Crunch!
Here's a healing up. This one's mine.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Meteor!
Blew away!
Get on in there, Rhino.
Let's keep up the pressure!
Raging, they're all coming after me.
I'm coming,
Mind if I
Manuel.
do? I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Time to stop!
I'll smash you!
No further! Ignite! Fluid
Hard
kick!
up!
Mega red.
Raining slash! Blew
Not
away!
in your dreams. Or still.
I'm not done!
I'm all stocked up. Steel force.
This one's
I'm
mine.
ready. It's showtime. This one's mine. Ow! Sorry, here. Let me help.
Looking good. Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Shatter it out!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Strike! Blew away!
From Death's Abyss.
The power of light!
Take it!
It's weakened.
This ends now! Fluid kick!
Hurricane to blade.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolisher!
Will
Go
this
mine! Blew away! Raining slash! Eat
Take your break!
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I'll
My
do you
turn!
all.
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
Sword Rain
Lightning
Alpha!
blade. Astral energy.
Say no more! Shot!
Well done.
Take this!
I can handle it!
Raining slash! Blew away!
Confiscated. Annihilation.
Sword Rain
You've got a
Alpha!
knack for battle.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear.
Take this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Here's a healing art. What would I do without you? It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
That's gonna
How
smart.
are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alpha.
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Good to know my training is paying off.
Hey, is that it over there?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
Three centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave. We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegus? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegus.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegus and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
The people of Lenegus?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegus who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegus. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own? Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Rolron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die? So you're immortal? How's that even...
I believe you, Shion. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why, but my thorns will never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside, then what will happen to the rest of me? Right. Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shion, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize my powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis, when the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renaissance on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Danans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shion!
Help me.
Living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this? It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! Fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shion, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shion is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of which, I imagine we will discover as we make our way to Lenegis and uncover the truth of what's unfolding here.
I take it you mean we might find a way to get rid of her thorns and she'll live?
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the nature of the Sovereign is connected somehow.
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shion. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
The end of the world.
I believe Shion.
As a friend, yes. Still.
No, I understand.
We have so many pieces.
So where do...
Well, I imagine they must...
Yeah, I remember.
Right. And from that we're able to... Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion.
So you think those thorns might be alive, but why would they...
As for that, I really cannot...
You know, I've noticed...
Can you blame... When one realizes that the world they once thought to... Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much for the time being.
Right.
How you holding?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, that?
Compared to which... Still. Even if you... Shion doesn't know how lucky she is.
Yeah.
I'm being serious. You and I... She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you...
I just want for Shion what we all have. Those thorns have robbed...
You can say that again. It may be normal for us. I have my own dreams.
Agreed. It's like more and more...
Did you know?
You mean about...
Yeah, I didn't have this. It's like a complete...
You and me both.
You?
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't
At least you figured...
I don't think we're out of the woods yet.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back, or...
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much...
I guess he couldn't say anything.
Law.
Sorry. We'll need all... I'll probably end up worrying again at some...
Yeah. Can't sleep.
After
Fair enough.
Shion's had to deal with... I thought she was keeping her distance because I just figured, but it turned out to be none of that.
I know.
She was so alone this...
I'm sure...
You...
Yeah, I do. You were a good friend.
Yeah, when you think about... But over time... No, I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there.
Rinwell.